This afternoon I took a photo of a candle on a white cloth with a white background, and this evening I'm going to take another photo of the same candle and candlestick, but this time on a black background and black cloth, and we'll just examine the difference. Okay, here I am in my little studio, which is a spare bedroom, fixed up with all my light stands and all that. So here we have the candle. I've set up, I'm going to shoot with my studio light. I got a reflector here in the back, the black backdrop, little flame. So let's take a picture. Okay, I'm all set up. I've got my camera up, got the lights up, and I'm going to take a meter reading. And it's F13, so I'll go to my camera and back off to 13. Thing in focus. Oh, that gets off autofocus. I'm going to manually take this. Actually, I got it on autofocus now. Okay, well, just for grins, I'm going to drop this to F11. Now, I've got the video lights on. That makes no difference because the studio light is so much more intense that the other ambient light, even the overhead light, makes no difference as far as the image goes. So now, taking the photo, I'll go and process it and we'll see how this turns out. Alright, I'm back at my workstation. I've got the SD RAM from the Canon 70 Mark II, the SLR. I'm going to put this into the SD RAM slot, and then I'm going to bring up my Power Director and Photo Director, which is a Cyberlink product, and I'm going to do a little post-production. So let's see how this all works out. Now I'm in Cyberlink Photo Director, and the first thing I'm doing is loading the photos into my file that I have, into the folder that I have for my housekeeping on the files, because it can get really confusing. So as it turned out, when I was looking for the file, I couldn't find them, and oh, there they are. Okay, so there are two photos I took. I import them into Photo Director, and so I'm going to save the Photo Director back. That's the photo I took this afternoon, and so here we go. I look at the first one. I kind of like that better. Look at the second one. I like the first one better. That was actually the exposure that the light meter suggested. So now I'm going to go back in, and I'm just simply going to crop the photo to make it a little more fit into the video that I'm on, the timeline that I'm running on my video a little better. So I do a little cropping and get it about the size that I think is about right. And so do a little more adjustments, and that looks pretty good. So about the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the photo is the software is recognizing that it was shot through a Canon 24 to 105 millimeter lens, which is what I used. And so I find it, do that, and um, save the file and give it a name that is easily remembered. I save it in a JPEG file because it's going to go into this video that I'm making now. So uh, that's the process of the post production. I didn't spend a lot of time in post production for the still photos. So that is it. Well, that was it. Uh, the whole total process. Let's see. I started a couple hours ago, I guess. I moved from this workstation into my photo studio, and I was able to employ quite a few pieces of lighting, two different cameras, and then I also used the three or four CyberLink products. I used Power Director, which is a video editor. I used Photo Director, which is the editor I use for still photos. I used Audio Director for the sound, and then I also used a screenshot program, which when I was going through the process of post-production on the stills. So anyway, thank you for staying with me for these however long this video is going to last. It shouldn't last very long. But anyway, here's a picture of the photo I took in the afternoon with my XA30, which is the video camera, and then the night photo in the evening with the black background, which was taken with the Canon 7D Mark II. So anyway, thanks for watching.